Take a look at MT11 LT1 seminar on the areas of quadrilaterals. First thing I want you to do the first 5 questions, then come back. What I want you to do in this lesson is I want you to find the areas of parallelograms, trapezoids, kites, and rhombi. So all our 4-sided shapes we're going to find the areas of. Remember, the altitude is the height. Altitude and height mean the same thing. They have to be at a 90-degree angle. In a parallelogram, it doesn't even have to be inside. If I draw my height right here, as long as it's perpendicular to the base, from the opposite base, that's also going to be your height. To find the area, we're going to unpack our parallelogram. We're going to decompose it. Notice what happens here. I've got this triangle. If I take this triangle and I move it to the other side, that is, I cut the triangle off and move it, notice what I'll get here is I'll get a rectangle. We know how to find the area of a rectangle. It's base times height. I haven't changed anything. In fact, that's what goes on in this picture. I haven't changed anything. So to find the area of any parallelogram, it's always going to be base times height. We just have to make sure that it's at a 90-degree angle for my height. So if I take a look at example 1 here, 25 is not my altitude, is it? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem to find my altitude. I'll call this h for height. And I'll say, okay, I can use Pythagorean theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared, or 25 squared equals 7 squared plus h squared. Now if I do that, 25 squared is 625 plus 49 equals 49 plus h squared. Well, let's subtract 49 from both sides. And we get 576 for h squared. So that means h is 24. Now to find the area, I just take base times height. My base is 23. My height is 24. So 23 times 24 is what we do to find the area of that, and that's 552. Don't forget your units. And since we're doing area, we measure those in squares. So my area is 552 square feet. I'm going to do example 2 in the same way, except in example 2, notice I've got a 45, 45, 90 triangle, isosceles, so I know my height isn't going to be 9, isn't it? So the area is 17 times 9. And if I just take 17 times 9, I'll get my area, which is 153. And square yards. You have to include the units when you do this.